Hello students, we are going to discuss today about ions. When you get a compound with formation with compound form with metals and non-metals, metals are in the form of positive ion and non-metals are in the form of negative ion. So these species which are positively or negatively charged are called ions. Now ions are of two types, that is cation and anion. I already told you. Positively charged ions are called cation and negatively charged ions are called anion. So let me take the example of metal. Suppose sodium. You know the electronic configuration of sodium is 281. So this particular configuration is not stable. Sodium has always tendency to take the configuration of its nearest inert gas, that is neon. Neon configuration is 2A. So sodium always want to get the configuration of neon. So sodium donate this one electron from the outermost shell. That one we have shown in this way. This one electron is donated from the outermost shell, -1e, and the configuration then becomes 2,8. Which is same like the neon. So now you see in this sodium, this is a natural sodium atom, in this sodium number of proton 11, positive 11, and number of electron also 11, -11. So the net charge is 0. So this one is not a charged species, this is not a charged species, it is neutral. But after donating the electron from the outermost shell of sodium, it will get the stable configuration of neon. But you see, in case of this particular species, the new species, what will happen? The proton number is same, +11, which is inside the nucleus, but electron number will become -10 because one electron donated. So what will be the net charge? +1. So this particular species is not a neutral sodium atom now. It contains a charge which you write in this way. By writing in the right hand side, you can write plus or +1. So this is a charged species now, and this is an ion. So positively charged ions are called cation. Is called cation. So sodium forms sodium cation. Not only sodium, all the metals has the tendency for formation of cation by donating electron. And why they donate the electron? Because to get the nearest inert gas configuration. Now I am taking the example of a non-metal. I am taking the example of non-metal. Suppose chlorine. Take the example of chlorine. This is chlorine. Configuration 287. This is a configuration of chlorine. So this is not a stable configuration. And chlorine wants the configuration to take the configuration to attain the configuration of nearest inert gas, that is argon. Argon configuration is 288. So what is the natural tendency of chlorine? Chlorine will accept the electron. You have seen in case of sodium or metal, it will donate the electron. In case of chlorine or any non-metal, it will accept the electron. It will accept one electron in the outermost shell. As a result, its configuration will be 288, same like the argon. But what happened here? Chlorine, in chlorine, number of proton 17, +17 inside. And number of electron, now it is increasing by 1, so -18. So net charge will be -1, which we have seen in case of the neutral atom. This is neutral one. So in case of the neutral atom, proton +17, electron also -17. So net charge 0. As a result, this one is neutral. But now in this species, after accepting one electron, it becomes negatively charged because net charge is -1. Proton number same inside the nucleus +17, but one electron accepting. Because of that reason, chlorine has 18 electron now. So net charge -1. So that one is written by in this way, writing minus or -1 at the right hand side top. So this is negatively charged ion. We call it anion. So from these two examples, I am trying to explain you that metals and non-metals has a tendency for accepting and tendency by the non-metal, and donating tendency is there, electron donating tendency is there in case of the metal. As a result, they form cations and the anions. Cations and anions will combine to form a molecule that is called ionic molecule, because these are formed by formation of ion. First metals from the cation, then non-metals from the anion. Thereby they combine and form the molecule. That type of molecules are called ionic compound or ionic molecule. I want to give you the example of sodium chloride, NaCl. Sodium form cation, chlorine form anion first, then they combine and form the molecule. Similar to that, many ionic compounds are there like calcium chloride, aluminium chloride, sodium oxide, etc.